Victor Wembanyama will be out for the rest of the season after it was revealed that he had a blood clot in his right shoulder, and the cause for concern came during All-Star weekend when Wemby had extremely low energy, and then on his 2-day holiday after that as well, had really low energy. So that's when they knew something was wrong, and they found that blood clot in his shoulder, which means he will be ineligible to win Defensive Player of the Year. He was a heavy favorite for that, and obviously not be eligible for All-NBA or NBA Defensive Team honors, which really sucks for Wemby in his second season. Obviously, he's going to win a lot of those awards, but hoping for a quick recovery for him. But here's what Chris Paul had to say about it.
Reaction when you guys found out about Wemby?
Tough more than anything. I think for all of us, knowing how much he means to our team, but more so knowing how much he means to the game and how much he loves to play. So,
have you been able to talk to him since he found out about this? And if so, what's kind of his outlook?
Yeah, but that's for us. You know what I mean? I talk about it all the time. He one of the best humans I ever met, in this league for a long time. So I think for us, we just, more than anything, we probably just miss him being around.
Is there a concern, obviously, for his health with this type of diagnosis?
We don't know, but so much. Like, we were here too, just like you guys, you know what I mean? So.
Knowing how he is as a person, how do you expect him to kind of take this recovery process and handle this news?
I mean, Vic is 21, you know what I mean? So I know for me at that age, you can't imagine not playing and missing a game or anything like that. So I think he'll attack recovery as well as you possibly can.
You've got teams that have dealt with, season-ending injuries to guys like stars like this. What is kind of some of the keys as a veteran leader to kind of get the guys mindset right?
First and foremost, I think everybody understands that basketball is what we do, not who we are. So life and everything is so much more important. But for us, we know losing a big part of our team like that is by committee. And trust me, you can't replace Vic. I can't stand on a guy's shoulders and block every shot that comes to the rim. And aside from his basketball ability, his charisma and what he brings into the locker room, I think is what we'll miss the most.
Can you put into words the adversity? I mean, first Pop, now Wemby. It's been a wild ride this season. Man,
it's been extremely tough, tell you to say the least. Especially with this organization and how they put everything into perspective. So obviously the Pop situation, knowing what he means to the league, Vic, and him playing his first All-Star game. I think for us, we know we got a job to do, but just like anybody, we worry about our people.
Chris, this is a young group who now was expected to make a push for the playoffs with Pop, with Wemby. Do you have to now take even a greater role than you already have vocally to kind of corral this young
No,
group?
I don't think about that by any means. Everybody's dealing with it the same way in different ways and whatnot, but like I said, we still got a job to do. We got a big game tonight here. Of course, just like any team, we got a team group chat and all that different type of stuff. But we got a job to do tonight.
Can this team still make postseason?
That's the plan. That is absolutely the plan. That didn't change. And I know Vic, I know Pop. They wouldn't have it any other way.
How and when did the guys find out?
We talked about it as a team this morning. Honestly, all those different details, it's irrelevant, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's been a little bit tough for everybody.
How do you talk through getting this news and working through it for the rest of the season to some of the younger guys who haven't really experienced some of this kind of stuff?
You listen, right? You talk. A lot of us are together more than we're actually with our own families, right? So we've become a family. So you keep things in perspective as far as life and what it means, but when the game comes around, like I said, we got a job to do. That's a time for us to get everything off of our mind, actually, so that we can compete and play this game that we love.
Safe to say Mitch handled this news like he has everything else this season.
Man,
carry on.
It's wild to think, the circumstances and the situations that we've been through as a team this year. But I think you guys know when situations happen in your family and stuff like that, somehow, some way, it brings you closer. And so I think this will do that too.